In January, health insurance company Anthem announced hackers got access to Social Security numbers, dates of birth, and names of 80 million Americans.
Now, letters from Anthem are starting to land in mailboxes around our area. Adam Schrager joins us with more in this week's Call for Action segment. Hey, Adam.
Hi there, Eric and Susan. So one of our colleagues actually gave me the letter that he got from Anthem. It's about a 3-page letter right now with a lot of information. Those who have received it already are current Anthem or Blue Cross Blue Shield customers. Those who were customers in the past, though, might be getting this, and they're still going to want to follow this story. 80 million people, as you heard Susan mention, in all, had their Social Security numbers, birth dates, and more compromised. Here's some advice on what you ought to do if you're one of those folks. At a minimum, you should place a fraud alert on your credit report. It gives you an extra layer of protection against someone trying to get money under your name. And if you don't have any big purchases in the near future, a credit freeze is not a bad idea. That locks up anyone from taking a loan out in your name for a period and completely safeguards your information. It's important to note it does not impact your current accounts and credit cards. Checking your credit report is always good to do regularly, too. Annualcreditreport.com. That's the website the government created to get you a free credit report each year. Anthem, meanwhile, is providing 2 years of identity theft protection, and consumers can find out the details at anthemfax.com. Speaking of identity theft, we wanted to let you know about an event we're going to be talking a lot about over the next month and a half. News 3 is teaming with the Better Business Bureau, SVA Certified Public Accountants, and Pelletieri for a Shred Fest. It's exactly what it sounds like, an opportunity for you to come to the station or SVA and get your personal documents shredded for free. It's going to be Saturday morning, April 25th, so just after tax time. Last year, the BBB here in Wisconsin shredded nearly 150,000 pounds of personal documents for free.
Everybody's got that pile.
Yeah, that's right.
Some people, that pile's even bigger.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Well, since we're talking about credit, there's some new information about those gas credit cards that are not the same as they used to be.
Yeah, so they made all the sense in the world. I think we could all agree when we were paying $3.50 a gallon. And with the gas cards, you get per gallon discounts and rebates. But there's now a new report out by creditcards.com that shows their average APR is 24%. Compare that to an average APR of 15% for regular credit cards. Now, consider the source of this information, but it could be a significant difference if you carry a balance. And the survey is also recommending that drivers check minimum spending thresholds and maximum spending limits before you ever get a gas card.
Well, one of the agencies that will never come after you if you carry a balance on your credit card is the Bureau of Defaulters Agency. Well, what the heck is that?
It's fake. Yeah, and it's the topic of this week's spam report. There are a lot of acronyms that we've got in this email. The FBI, the FTC, the CIA, your SSN, and yes, the BDA, the Bureau of Defaulters Agency. Thanks to Marcia and the Dells for sending in this week's spam report. It's all business at the top. It starts out, this is to inform you that you are going to be legally prosecuted in the courthouse within a couple of days, not to be confused with the other courthouse, the courthouse. Your SSN put on hold by the U.S. federal government. You have chosen to ignore all our efforts to resolve your debt with the Bureau of Defaulters Agency. You have made your intentions clear and left us no choice. If we do not hear from you within 48 hours, you will be found guilty in the courthouse, once again, and bear the entire cost of this lawsuit, which totals $13,271.15. You do have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, then the court will appoint one for you. You also have the right not to be scammed. You have the right to laugh at emails like this from fake government agencies. You have the right to search online and find a scam alert about this from the Federal Trade Commission. And on this St. Patrick's Day, you have the right to hope to find a pot of gold. It's about as real as the email we're talking about. And of course, as always, you have the right to just hit delete. Please do so. Our Call for Action volunteers are here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday to help with any consumer problems you might have. They answer the hotline from 11 to 1. That number is 608-270-2833, or you can call for action anytime, channel3000.com/call-for-action.
There is no Bureau of Defaulters Agency.
No, that's kind of a funny one.
Yeah.
That's what
Where do they come up with these titles?
Who knows? The CIA part in there I didn't have time to get to, but that's good stuff, too.
Save that for another day.
Yeah.
Thank you, Adam.
Thanks, Adam.
Thank you.